My name is Don Albensi. I started Albensi Dental Laboratory in 1979, a one-man laboratory, and so 32 years ago, and we've now grown it to where Albensi Laboratory has somewhere around 60 employees. So from the time we started till now, quite a few things have changed. We went from the analog world, everything being done by hand, to digital. In November of 2010, we read an article in one of our dental journals, and we found out that Glidewell Dental Laboratory just purchased two Objet printers, the Objet 500s. We had done some homework, and we started reading a little bit about the Objet printer, so we were familiar with it. After taking a trip up to Boston to see the printer in the company, we decided to purchase one in December of 2010. The printer came in here, it basically plugged in and started working. It's a workhorse. It normally took about 5 to 7 days to produce a restoration. And so we've developed it now to a digital workflow that we can create restorations within 2 to 3 days. We're using a lot of applications. We continue to do R&D and create other projects for our printer, and it is very accurate. As you can see here, we have demonstrated here, we have a fully articulated quadrant model that we produced, along with just a single, what we call POM, peace of mind. When we're doing monolithic restorations, we like the idea that we can send something back to verify both the margin and the contacts and the marginal ridge of the crowns that we're sending back to the client. And as you can see here, this demonstrates how the restoration, and this is an Emax restoration we produced, and we do have a removable die. This is a die, an individual die that was created to fit inside here, so the dentist can actually remove the die, examine his restoration prior to the patient coming in. Prior to the patient coming into the office, he can examine the die, check the marginal integrity of the case, as well as the contacts, two major areas that doctors have in fitting restorations. As we introduce this technology to our clients, the words that we get back from them are, "I can't believe I haven't been doing this for years." It has made dentistry fun again. It's nice to have predictable results. My staff enjoys this.
The way that we've incorporated the Objet printer is to produce models mainly based off of COS scans. What happens is we will receive that image from the doctor, we will take it into our model generation software, and from that point do what we need to define the margin, separate the die, and then send it to the Objet printer at the end of the day. From that point we'll let it run overnight, and it will print the models necessary, and in the morning crew comes in, takes them off the tray, and cleans them up.
After the Objet 350 was placed in our laboratory, we were anxious to get it started. The first time the first model that was printed, I'll never forget, because as I was looking at this thing being printed, I just remembered where I came from and how, and the time that it took to actually pour a model, cut the dies out, trim the dies, and it took months, years to perfect this. And when I saw this first model being printed, and after we cleaned it up and put the parts together, I was amazed at the quality. Now that we've had the Objet printer in our workflow here for 6, 7 months now, standing back and looking at our decision to purchase this, we're very happy with our decision. It's literally plug it in and let it work.